Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for first of all joining the session, and very sorry about probably taking this session very probably after since we had some technical glitch in joining it, and probably we are not able to catch the post also. So I'm very sorry about that. So obviously you could have seen the topic. Traditional knowledge is the best alternative medicine. Yes, that is the topic, and we have Ms. Nandini Priya with us. So the host has joined with us, and for a change, there will be the audio will be transmitted from my end, right? So that was a technical glitch from the host side. So we are making an alternative. The audio will be transmitted from my end, and probably she'll be presenting it from the host end, right? So I'm just transferring the audio with Ms. Nandini Priya right now. So you can just go on. Probably the audio will be clear, I guess. So over to Nandini Priya. Thank you. Hello. Yes, Nandini Priya, you can start. You can start. Shall I continue, sir? Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. சாகும்போதும் தமிழ் படித்தே சாக வேண்டும் என் சாம்பலிலும் தமிழ் மனமே வீச வேண்டும் என்று கூறி இங்குள்ள அனைத்து இனிய உள்ளங்களுக்கும் இக்கொங்கு தமிழச்சியின் முதற்கண் வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். என்னை ஈன்ற தாய்க்கும் தந்தைக்கும் என்னை வளர்த்தெடுத்த தமிழ் மண்ணிற்கும் எனக்கு உருள் கொடுத்த என் ஆசிரியர்களுக்கும் எங்களின் ஆசான் அமைப்பிற்கும் இந்நிகழ்ச்சியில் உரை நிகழ்த்த அழைத்திருக்கும் இரு நிறுவனத்திற்கும் இத்தருணத்தில் நன்றியினை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். என் உரைக்கு சொல்கிறேன். Today we are going to the topic that is traditional knowledge is the best alternative medicine. India has a rich heritage of knowledge on plant-based drugs, both for uses of preventive and curative medicine. A country like India is very much for development of drugs from medicinal plants. Because of its vast and wide variation in soil and climate, the Indian subcontinent is suitable for cultivation of large number of medicinal and aromatic plants. So, the plants are the basic source of knowledge in modern medicine. Almost all the parts of the plants, namely leaves, flowers, fruits, roots, stems, and seeds, are known to have various medicinal plants. The trend of using natural products has increased, and after plant extracts are frequently screened for new drug delivery. The earliest mention of the medicinal use of plants in Hindu culture is found in Rig Veda. The traditional medicinal methods, especially the use of medicinal plants, still play a vital role to cover the basic health needs in the developing countries, and moreover the use of herbal remedies has risen in the developed countries in the last decades. So, the medicinal plants were believed to be an important source of new chemical substances with potential therapeutic effects. So, the medicinal plants have an important contribution in the primary healthcare system of local communities as the main source of medicines for the majority of the rural population. The World Health Organization estimated that up to 80% of the world's population in developing countries depend on the locally available plant resources for their primary healthcare. Since Western pharmaceuticals are often expensive or inaccessible, and the plants are a source of phytochemical compounds and secondary metabolites that play a major role in their medicinal properties. Almost 60% of the drugs used today are derivative of naturally occurring
Hello. Miss Nandini Priya. Hello. 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 வாய்ஸ் சுத்தமா கேட்கல. உங்களோட லாஸ்ட் லைனுமே எதுவும் கேட்கல. ஹலோ. 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 நந்தினி உங்க வாய்ஸ் சுத்தமா கேட்கல எங்களுக்கு. ஹலோ. 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 ஹெட்ஃபோன்ஸ் போட்டுருந்தீங்கன்னா ஹெட்ஃபோன்ஸ் ரிமூவ் பண்ணுங்க. ஹலோ. ஹெட்ஃபோன்ஸ் போட்டிருந்தீங்களா? உங்க வாய்ஸ் சுத்தமா நடுவில் கட் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஓகேவா? இப்போ கிளியரா இருக்கு. நீங்க ப்ரீவியஸ் ஸ்லைட் போங்க. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஸ்லைட் போங்க. அந்த ஸ்லைட்ல இருந்து திரும்ப வாங்க. வாய்ஸ் இன்டரப்ஷன் இருந்ததுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்க திரும்ப ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிக்கணும். சரியா? Yes.
Sorry for the interruption. That is a technical problem. So let's see from this slide. So medicinal plants are believed to be an important source of new chemical substance with potential therapeutic effects. So the medicinal plants have an important contribution in the primary healthcare system of local communities as a main source of medicine for the majority of the rural population. The World Health Organization estimated that up to 80% of the world's population in developing countries depend on the locally available plant resources for their primary healthcare system. Since Western pharmaceuticals are often expensive or inaccessible, it is WHO reported in the year 2002. So, the plants are source of phytochemical compounds and secondary metabolites that play a major role in their medicinal properties. Almost 60% of the drugs used today are derivatives of naturally occurring components. The overall activity of the herbal medicine depends on the active constituent present in them since they provide synergetic action and enhance the therapeutic values. So, the next slide we will go for the traditional medicinal plants. One of the important plant that is used in traditional medicine, the name is called couroupita guianensis. which is belonging to the family of Lecidiaceae, which is native to South India and Malaysia, is commonly known as Naginga Pushpam in Tamil. The flowers are reddish with a yellow tinge on the outside fragment. So, let's see about the botanical classification of the couroupita guianensis. This order is a Lecididae, family is Lecidiaceae, and genus is Couroupita, the species Couroupita guianensis. It has come under the National Plant Database in 2004. Next, we will see about the medicinal values of this plant. So their flowers are used to cure cold, intestinal gas formation, stomach gas, and also for treating diarrhea, and also the pharmacological activity, anti-cancer activity, antibacterial activity, antioxidant activity, anti-ulcer, anti-tumor, and antidepressant activity. These are all activity comes under this plant. The whole medicinal value is contained in this plant. So let's see about what is cancer. We all know about the cancer. So cancer is an abnormal growth of cells that grows the spread throughout the control of the cell division. What is the difference between the normal cells and the cancer cells is that it will abnormal growth present in the cell growth, that is cell division takes place in the cancer cells than that of the normal cells. In cancer cells, there are two types of tumors are present. One is benign tumor and malignant tumor. Benign tumor is that it will not spread to any organs or any tissue. It will normal as such in the position in our body. But in the case of malignant tumor, it will spread to the other parts and other organs and other tissues in our body. So the cancer cells are all under the category of malignant tumor. So in this study, it's focused on the cytotoxicity of single nanoparticles of couroupita guianensis class against the hepatic cancer. So most of the cases in our India, apart from the prostate gland, the secondary, the most cancer one is the hepatic cancer one. So in this study, we focus the hepatic carcinoma. So let's see about that study. So the HG2 cell lines. The previous slide shows the HG2 cell lines. HG2 cell lines is nothing but it's a tumor liver cancer cell line. HG2 cells are suitable in vitro model system for the study of polarized human hepatocytes. So only we can use the HG2 cell line for the treatment of the circulation. So next we have to see about the silver nanoparticles. In day-to-day life, we have used in the most of the items in nano items. It is called nanotechnology. The nanotechnology is commonly used in physics, chemistry, and biological field. The synthesis of nanoparticles used in last 2 decades. So the synthesis of nanoparticles has introduced the nanotechnology during the last 2 decades that produced novel compounds applied in the field of diagnostics, antimicrobial agents, drug delivery, textiles, electronics, biosensing, food industry, and cancer and AIDS, etc. So why we are choose the nanoparticles to drug delivery system is that nanoparticles bound to drugs have an extended half-life. So it will interact in our body through the long time in our body. So long circulation can occur. It will be concentration of the high amount of the drug which will circulate in our body until our disease is cured. So, and also the nanoparticles bound to be easily suspended in liquid. So only we can use the nanoparticles either in liquid soluble or in a water soluble. So it can easily penetrate to our cell membrane and easily bind to our organs or tissues in our body. So only we can use organs and tissues. Why we choosing the silver nanoparticles is other nanoparticles are available, copper nanoparticles, gold nanoparticles, and also silver nanoparticles. But in the case of silver nanoparticles, it is commercially available and it's cost effective. So only we can choose the silver nanoparticles. So let's see about the focus on the study is the phytochemical analysis and anti-cancer activity. So the phytochemical analysis we can took the two extracts. One is aqueous and the ethanolic extract. The ethanolic extract is mainly sourced in the couroupita 1 class. After that, the ethanolic extract also focus in the couroupita 1 class plus ethanolic solution. So the phytochemical analysis, or we can see that one. So phytochemical analysis is based upon the both qualitative and quantitative one. So what is qualitative is that this qualitative study is to find the presence of various biochemical substances, either present or not. It's known as the qualitative study. So we can, in this study, we focusing carbohydrate, alcohols, phenols, and flavonoids. These four components present in our flowers or not. We can choose and we can find it. And another one is quantitative analysis. Quantitative analysis, either we can very known. Quantitative means estimation. So in the quantitative analysis is to estimate the amount of various biochemical substances. So once we can find the substances present in that particular class solution, either and also how much the amount of the particular biochemical substances is present. So that is called as the quantitative analysis. So in quantitative analysis, we can focusing on flavonoids and total phenols. So first we have to see the results of the qualitative analysis. The ethanolic extract, as I said before, we can use the two extracts, that is ethanolic and aqueous extract. So both extracts are under the qualitative analysis. We can make the carbohydrate, alcohols, and phenols and flavonoids. In carbohydrate, we can test in Wellington, Barfoot, and Benedict's and Morris. Alcohol to present in the by Dragonrope and Mayers and Wagner's test, and also phenols and flavonoids is ferrichloritis, lead acetate, and alkaline reagent test. In both cases, in ethanolic and aqueous, the significant difference in the ethanolic extract of the couroupita 1 slide. So, compare that of the aqueous extract, the ethanolic extract is more amount of present in the carbohydrates, alcohols, and phenols and flavonoids. So, we can conclude that ethanolic extract is a more highly present in that those three biochemical substances. Next, we can move the quantitative analysis. So, we can, as I said before, we can choose the focus on the phenols and flavonoid compounds. We are quantify it, and then phenols is present. We can quantify it in the phenols, which is present in 0.0255 amount of the phenols are present in ethanolic extract, and also the flavonoids is present in 0.0105. These are the conclusion of quantitative analysis of total phenols and flavonoids. Next, we have to see about the synthesis of silver nanoparticles. Synthesis of silver nanoparticles is that number of methods are here. Either green synthesis or extra more synthesizing methods are here in this synthesis of silver nanoparticles. Here we can using the green synthesis method. So in this green synthesis method is using to the particle how much amount of the flour extract, that much amount of the silver nitrate is added to that of the beakers or any solvent material. So you can see the figure 1, which is silver nitrate plus plant extract within 0 seconds. After 24 hours incubation, the silver nitrate and plant extract which will turn into brown in color. So that it indicates that silver nanoparticles are synthesized. As a wide range of metabolites present in the plant projects, nanoparticles produced by the plants are more stable and the of the synthesis is faster. As I said before, why we can use the nanoparticle is that it is morely highly bonded reaction and also it can easily penetrate to the organs and tissues. So only we can use the nanoparticle. And the phenol compounds, as in previous slide, the phenolic compounds are mainly focusing. Why we are focusing the phenolic compounds is that phenolics are well documented fact the most of the medicinal plants are enriched with phenolic compounds, which have revealed the biological and pharmacological property which would validate the use of plants in medicine. And also how we can focus the flavonoids. The flavonoids have been used against the cancer-causing tumor and it inhibits the formation of the growth and progression of tumor. So only we can identify and estimate the phenols and flavonoid compounds in this particular flower extract. Next we can move it for the cytotoxic effect. So we can the traditional plants are also involved in our day-to-day life and also primary healthcare. If it is, for example, if we are any cold or cough, we can go for suriyoli, rasam, etc. So that purpose only we can identify the traditional plants for only our future medicinal industry or in the pharmaceutical industry. So that in vitro cytotoxic effect of couroupita guianenesis and several particles of aqueous extract in MTT assay and Hepd2 cell line. That is, Hepd2 is nothing but hepatocellular liver carcinoma cell line. So we can use the Hepd2 cell line in the cytotoxic effect of couroupita guianenesis fly. So these are the results we can choose. We can identify from the anti-cancer activity, that is cytotoxic level is higher than that of the ethanolic extract. So we can take the ELISA plate. You can see the ELISA plate in the ELISA reader. So in this first row, we can add the ethanol, that is blank medium, which is in blank, and after that medium is added after the concentration level of the extract, that is plant extract. As I said before, 0.25, 0.5 and 0.75 and 1 mg per ml. So these wise we can add the extract, and last one is the control. Control is commercially available in a standard. So we can add the control in last one. After the second row is it indicates the aqueous extract of the silver nanoparticles. The same blank, medium, and the level of concentration is 0.25, 0.5, 0.7 and 1 and control. Both ethanolic extract and the silver nanoparticles of couroupita guianenesis found to possess an effective anti-cancer activity. So that we can easily find out the cytotoxic level compared to the control and as well as in our plant extract. Next, we can research section. The first figure indicates that cytotoxic effect of ethanolic extract of couroupita guianenesis plants against the Hepd2 cell line. So, in this figure, one shows reduced cell viability of Hepd2 cell lines and different concentration of 0.25, 0.5 and 0.5, 0.75 and 1 mg per ml of ethanolic extract of couroupita guianenesis plants. The result obtained from MTT assay after 40 days of incubation showed the significant effect of the ethanolic extract on Hepd2 cell with IC50 value, that is inhibition of cytotoxicity 50 value is 0.35 mg per ml. The reduced cell viability of the Hepd2 cells observed in this study suggests the anti-cancer effect of ethanolic extract of couroupita guianenesis plant. So, the second figure indicates that cytotoxic effect of silver nanoparticles of couroupita guianenesis plants against the Hepd2 cell lines. This figure shows reduced viability of the Hepd2 cell lines at different concentrations of silver nanoparticles aqueous extract of couroupita guianensis plant. The results obtained from the MTT assay after 48 hours, we can find it show that aqueous extract of silver nanoparticles show significant effect on HB2 cells with IC50 value is 0.37 mg per ml. So compared on the ethanolic and aqueous extract, we can find the significant difference in both values. So this cytotoxic effect of couroupita guianensis class against the HB2 cell line, you can find the ethanolic and aqueous extract of the value in different various concentration of the extract. The cytotoxicity IC50 value is increased in the aqueous extract of silver nanoparticles because, as I said before, the nanoparticles having a more space and easily drugs are bounded to that nanoparticle and it can easily throughout the circulation in our body. So only the cell length of the cytotoxicity is increased. In the study, it was observed that synthesized silver nanoparticles induces an inhibition of HG2 cells. Cytotoxic effect of silver nanoparticles was probably due to the fact that silver nanoparticles may interfere with the proper functioning of cellular proteins and induce subsequent changes in cellular chemistry, provide a relatively high hydrophobicity, induce the bovine hemoglobin, which causes transition form. So only the aqueous extract of silver nanoparticles is highly significant than that of the ethanolic extract. So next, we conclude the session, and the results of the investigation show that ethanolic extract of aqueous extract of silver nanoparticles of the couroupita guianensis plant showed an effective anti-cancer activity against HG2 cell because we already know the silver nanoparticles of the extract of the synthesized by the green nanoparticle synthesized. The nanoparticles are already used in numerous applications, including in vitro diagnosis, but their use medicinally is mostly on an experimental basis. Drugs bound to nanoparticles have been claimed to have an advantage compared with the conventional forms of drugs. And the nanoparticles bound drugs have an extended half-life in vivo. So only the nanoparticles are greater than that of the ethanolic extract cytotoxic level. And so that in this session, the traditional plants or the basic one of our Indian society. So that of the countries, more countries are lacking in our medical system and medical industries. Compared to the Indian system and our Tamil system is too high than the medical industry because of our using traditional plants which is cell-based alternative medicine, so that we can easily identify that if the one is very best in our medicine industry. Thank you. So the art form for Arson organization. I'm the secretary of Arson organization. The organization is an endeavor that aims to turning out fun learning into the successful reality. The organization is made of the energetic and vibrant young student experts who are well qualified in their field. They are indeed known for our individualistic approach that we carry out. The methodology we take up will take the students to understand the subject or outcome, and the awesome are taking an effort to restoring it art forms such as Karagatam, Devaratam, Oyilatam, and Kavadiyatam, and Bharatanatyam, drama, English and Tamil. Communication defined once we make sure they enhance the communicative skills by offering motivational speaking, spoken English, event organizing, and MOC in both Tamil and English, and also become essential in today's life. For the students to safeguard themselves, we furnish these type of skills. For further details, kindly contact our email ID. Now we are conducting an online competition series regarding online competition, and to learn the art form, kindly contact this email ID for further details. And gratitude is the most beautiful way to express all that in your heart with two words. Let us thank you, stay safe, and stay happy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nandini Priya. And people, we are open for questions. So if you have any questions, you can just type in the chat. Probably we can have the Q&A right now.
If you have any doubt, please ask me. Sir?
Okay, there is a question, Miss Nandini. So
Yes,
how
sir.
to use Nagalinga poo as a medicine in home preparation?
It's a powder format of the Nagalinga plant. We can dry it the plant, and after that we can drain it plant. After that we can form the aqueous extract within the flour extract. Grinding the flowers of the extract. After that we can add to the water. Then it will convert as with the aqueous solution. So we can directly taken off the water, so it can remedy for our cold and diarrhea, likewise.
Okay. People, any more questions?
Yes, sir. Any more questions?
Yes, we could see some people typing out. So let's wait for their question. Right?
Okay. Any more questions?
Yes, there is a question.
Yes, sir.
The question is, why can't we try this Nagalinga poo for the medicine for this corona?
Yeah, but corona is it's different from our anti-cancer because the capacity of the protein corona is different apart from the cancer, because the protein structure is different from the cancer and corona. So that we can eat the direct aqueous extract of the couroupita guianenesis to prevent the corona. We can develop our immunity power.
Okay. So I guess that answers the question.
Yes, sir.
So, any more question, people?
I like this last question. Any more questions?
Okay. We have one more minute, people. So, if you have any more questions, you can just ask the question, or we'll wind up the session.
Any questions, sir?
I guess someone's typing. Let's see if there
Okay.
is a question or if it is not a question, we will wind up this session.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for all present here and for your valuable time for spending with this precious one. Thank you all.
Okay, I guess people are done with the questions, Ms. Nandini. Thank you so much, Ms. Nandini Priya, for your valuable time and session.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
And thank you for the opportunity to giving me to present the paper. I'm very glad to for this, sir.
Yeah. You're most welcome. Thank you so much, people. We'll see you in another webinar session by Tuesday evening 5 o'clock. So until then, bye. Happy weekend, everyone. Thank you.